All right, hi, it's me and Socrates. Say hi, Socrates. Good boy. Normally I would be recording a top-down view journal video right now, but I just got home from LA this morning. I'm pretty tired. I have done a bunch of stuff in my journals, but to be honest, I'm just fucking exhausted. So I bought a bunch of stuff in LA. I did a bunch of stuff in LA. I didn't take any video, mostly because I was working. But I did buy some stuff. So let's talk about, actually my first stop for stationery was High Tide, downtown LA. And I got this A4 Midori grid. So the A4 is a little bit bigger than the B5. The B5 is what I've been journaling and planning in. The A4, by comparison, is at about, let's straighten that out. It's about a ½ inch longer on the sides and about an inch higher on the top. The reason I really wanted this, I wasn't even sure if they had, I was looking for specifically B5 Midori, but A4 is close enough. I wasn't sure if they had a large Midori, not let alone being a grid. I think I would have preferred dot, but I don't know if Midori, no, Midori does dot. Anyway, I had been talking online, mostly on Reddit, about how the 2024 Hobonichi paper is just not doing it for me. I know a lot of people are saying that they don't see any difference. Some people are saying that they see a huge difference. I am in the camp where it is just different enough that it's making me not want to touch my planner. And I know that sounds super dramatic, but when something has been so perfect for you for so long, and then it changes in a way that makes it less accessible, it feels, I get sad that I can't use it, and then I feel guilty that I'm not using it, and then it just like ends up being this whole cycle. Good boy, Socrates. You have a leaf on you. He does. That's his little salmon toy. That's actually probably his oldest toy at this point. He usually completely destroys fluffy toys, so
he may yet destroy this one.
Yeah, it might be Salmon's last night, but we'll try to keep the violence of that off screen. And sorry for how fucking hectic and distracting this entire video is gonna be. That's just what I have. That's what I have available. This is it. But I went online and I was telling everybody about my Hobonichi shit. And yes, baby, you got the noisiest toy in your toy box. Because you want to talk too? Do you want to talk to the camera too? Yeah, you have something to say? Anyway, I was talking about it, and a lot of people are saying that the Midori version of the new Tomoe River paper is much closer to what the old original Tomoe River paper is. One of the things that I've been finding with the new Tomoe River paper, the one that Hobonichi is putting out now, is that it is more brittle. It's less flexible. The old Tomoe River paper kind of felt like it had a cloth-like quality. Big emphasis on the cloth-like, because I don't think there was cloth in it. It didn't feel like a cloth paper, really, because a lot of cloth papers are like thicker, but it was flexible. It could take a beating, and it would either stay really soft and nice to touch, or it would get softer and like nicer to touch. And it really feels like the new Hobonichi Tomoe River paper is not like that. So I did my grids, and did my little numbers, because I've never worked in this size before. And then I gridded out, this is my week. So we've got I kind of got carried away and forgot there's only 7 days in the week. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a notes page. I like putting my notes page at the end of the week, which is something I think the Hobonichi doesn't do. I think it does the opposite. But I've already got my pills tracker. I take one afternoon pill and I frequently forget it because it's such a wild card. But I've got a lot of space for hours and tracking and things, and I'm hoping I can try and put some paint in every one of these or just in the page. That's gonna be the real test, is when I start using this. This starts not this week, but next week. So it's the 1st right now. No, it's the 2nd right now. This starts on the 9th. When I start using this and I'm writing in it with my fountain pens and, you know, really going to town, I want to see how it performs. Because I will tell you that the B5 that I'm currently using, I actually really love the way that it performs when I'm putting a lot of stuff in it. But it also, the columns are not, there's a lot of weird space that I don't know what to do with, and that might just be me figuring out layouts. But anyway, I haven't put anything new in my B5 that's not just like journaling. But, oh, and the other thing I got at High Tide is this pencil case. So it opens up kind of square, which is really nice. And then it has sections. So it has sections for like my regular pens, my erasers, my glue. And then it has a section for my fountain pens. So that's High Tide. I also got a hat that I don't have here, which is very cute though. And so it'll show up on my outfit videos, which I put on TikTok. And then I got a journal, a planner for my kid, because she said that maybe she might be interested in planning. And of course I had to run with that and I got her a planner. Then I went to Octavia's bookshelf in Pasadena and I got a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I got from there is this support deck of 36 illustrated cards, featuring therapeutic practices to help you manage big feelings, for stress and anxiety. So, let's see. Let's pull one out. Oh, this is just the intro card. Hello, Katie Hart is the owner of Odd Daughter Paper Co. and the artist behind these cards. Vanessa Treen is a licensed therapist and author of these cards. We are dear friends, lovers of dogs and nature, and mental health advocates. And we both deal with anxiety in our daily lives. And then it goes on to say some more stuff. So, let's try find one. Body scan. So it has this beautiful illustration of someone doing a body scan, which is when you sort of like go through your body and figure out where there's tension, figure out where there's discomfort or pain. Maybe notice if you're hungry or tired or stuff like that. It says, notice what it feels like to be in your body. Start at your forehead and slowly move your attention and your awareness down your eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and jaw. Notice any sensations. For example, tingling, itching, numbness, tension, etc. Continue slowly until you reach your toes and the bottoms of your feet. So, just some, some of these, most of these you've probably heard before if you have anxiety. There's only so many things to do about that. But still, like, when you're really kind of anxious, it's hard to remember what to do about that, if anything. So I like the idea of these, and they seem to be very pretty. I'm not going to show all of them, but we've got some good illustrations. So I like that. And I'll put their hello card back on top of the deck. And then I got several books. So, this is actually not from the bookstore. I picked up Holding Change, The Way of Emergent Strategy, Facilitation, and Mediation. So as a person who does some mediation and does some facilitation in my work, it felt very important. And I hadn't seen that in person. And then this, I'm real excited about. So this is a zine series. 3, 2, 1. The Black Women's Anti-Workbook, Volume 1. Why Black Women Need to Rethink Our Relationship to Work. This is relevant, of course, to me as a person who's not a Black woman, as a person who supports Black women in the world, and who also understands that, in general, Black women define the culture in the U.S. So, the cat is also screaming. I'm sorry if you have like auditory shit. This is just going to be not the video for you. But that's volume 2, Imagining a Post-Work World with Black Women at the Center. And then volume 3, Surviving in the Post-Work World, Ideas for Collective Liberation. So that was really cool. I don't know why she's crying. She has her dinner. Then I got this book, Latinos of Pasadena. As a Latino from Pasadena, it felt relevant. And then I got this, Citizen Illegal. I just really liked the art. I don't know anything about this poet. Yeah. Here's a poem. Mexican Heaven. There are white people in heaven too. They build condos across the street and ask the Mexicans to speak English. I'm just kidding. There are no white people in heaven. And then I got the Indigenous Peoples History of the United States, which I have the audiobook of this, but I've just been wanting a physical copy. And then I also got this. I hadn't seen it before. The Black Anti-Fascist Tradition, which just looked really good. And like something that I wanted to be able to read. So, those are the books I got from Octavia's bookshelf. I also got a card for my friends that I stayed with and gave that to them. And then this, Ways of Seeing by John Berger, was given to me. This is actually a gift I got from my aunt, who I went to visit in LA while I was there, who's a professional artist. Oh, it sounds like we got the squeaker out of the what's it? No?
He's been chewing on that dorsal fin.
You're a little gross, buddy. But it says, seeing comes before words. The child looks and recognizes before it can speak. But there is also another sense in which seeing comes before words. It is seeing which establishes our place in the surrounding world. We explain that with words, but words can never undo the fact that we are surrounded by it. The relationship between what we see and what we know is never settled. So, sounds like some semiotics kind of stuff, which is cool. We've got some ads on the back. I'm not going to show it too fast. I'm not going to show it too long because I think there's something we don't want to see in there, but that's cool. And I think that's kind of it. The other thing that I bought was I bought my husband a bag from Big Bud Press, which is like a cute little tote that he can use to take things out to the office. And I bought him some socks.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, my love. So that's going to be a short video this week because as you can tell, the chaos limit is rising in this household. And I'm tired. But I thought I'd just show you those things. I also got a replacement nib for my Fountain Pen Revolution pen. If you've been following that, I think my Flex nib pen was broken. So I'm gonna go to the office tomorrow with my replacement nib and install it and see if that's what the deal was. So see you tomorrow. Or, well, yeah, you will actually see me tomorrow because tomorrow I'm gonna record one of my regular, you know, talking head videos for the business. So see you tomorrow, and then also see you next week for stationery stuff and planner stuff when it will be back to your regularly scheduled top-down programming, and I'll show you what I journaled and probably talk about it a little bit. Bye.